Thank you so much for coming out to this show. I want to thank the governor for having me. This is the first time I'm here, so thank you for that. Thank you for coming out. It's exciting. My name is Minnick. I'm excited to be here because I am glad to be away from home with COVID and quarantine and everything, because during COVID, I decided I'm going to get stronger because I'm pretty weak. Ordered all my weights off of Amazon, built a home gym. They delivered those weights to the porch. I can't lift those. So now I have a porch gym. That's workout. During quarantine, it was tough. It's just my wife and I every day in one room. We just stared at each other every day. And then January 1st, we had a home invasion. And we were ecstatic. Like, really? Put the gun down, sir. Let's have a talk. I put a pot of coffee on. I love useless knowledge. I don't know if you knew this. The first bird was not going to be the bald eagle. It was supposed to be the turkey. Ben Franklin picked a turkey, which actually, yeah. That's more American than a bald eagle. It's overweight. It's got fat hanging from its neck. Hates being around people at Thanksgiving. I mean, that's pretty American. Another bit of useless knowledge. Fun fact, Ohio has the highest amount of U.S. presidents out of any other state. It's 8. Ohio also has the highest amount of astronauts. It's like 13, which proves to you that people will do anything to get out of Ohio. Go to the moon or the White House, we're just going to go. I don't care. I used to be a teacher. Anyone else make bad choices? Yeah. Here's the thing, I didn't teach for the low pay. I also did it for the disrespect. That's why I taught. Teaching's tough. Your first year is your hardest year. My first year, my car was keyed and there's a hate note on my desk. That was the toughest preschool class I'd ever taught. They called me Mr. Poopy Head, and that's what I did. They're mean. Kids are mean. I was doing recess duty. The second grader ran up to me. She goes, "You're a teacher. You're poor." What? This kid's mean. She goes, "You live in the parking lot." I'm like, this kid knows too much. I just ate my grass sandwich and cried. That's what I did. I went on to teach kindergarten, thought that'd be easier. It wasn't. It was scary. We had a rhyming assignment. Sally, adorable, never did her homework. I called her to my desk. I go, "Sally, I got to call your mom. You didn't do your work." She's like, "I wouldn't do that, Mr. Minnick." I'm like, "Why?" She goes, "Snitches get stitches." I was like, all right. Quit vaping. Thanks. So. I love my mom. She's wonderful, but she always forgets to get me the right gift. This past Christmas, she goes, "What do you want?" I go, "I just want a nice cappuccino machine." You know, I'm a horrible sleeper. 5 hours of sleep a night. I'm terrible. Christmas morning, went to the tree, opened my present. She bought me a weighted blanket. Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I looked it up. It said the weighted blanket is the ideal gift for any autistic child. So that's when I found out autism. That was the day. I love being married. I bet there's some married people here. There's tension in the air. There's tension. I love being married. I was doing a show one night. This girl ran up to me. She's like, "Oh my God, Adam, my boyfriend and I just got engaged." I'm like, "That's awesome. When's the big day?" She's like, "July 4th. I go, "That's a little ironic because that celebrates independence." Yeah, she did not laugh, but he did, so that worked. During the show one night, this lady stood up. She asked me how much I paid for the ring, and that is a good question. They say you're supposed to save up 3 months of your salary, and I do this. So the ring was free. They just gave it to me. They said, "Good luck." Well, we got married, my wife, she moved in, and we decided we have too many things. We should donate things. For example, if I buy a new shirt, I donate a shirt. If she buys new shoes, I mind my own business. That's where we're at in our marriage, yeah. Thank you. I found some things out about my wife after we got married. I found out that she loves the show Snapped. Ladies, this is your show. Many are like, "What is a show?" It is a show based on women murdering their husbands, as every episode. I walked in and she's watching it. I go, "Alice, how can you watch this show?" She's like, "I just want to see how they do it." So I sat there, watched the episode with her. As soon as it was over, she turns to me, she goes, "So Adam, how would you murder me?" I'm like, "What?" Like, "I love you. We just got married. Give it time." She goes, "Well, I know how I would murder you." I'm like, "How?" She goes, "I would poison your food a little bit each day." So now I cook every meal. Another thing I learned about marriage, I don't own anything anymore. It is our stuff. For example, I love French fries. I see a drive-thru, I'm gonna get them. I go, Alice, do you want some? She's like, I'm good. By the time I leave the drive-thru, they're all gone. I go, what happened? She's like, our fries. I was in Portland doing shows. This girl comes up to me after the show, buying me drinks, wouldn't leave me alone, make it back to my hotel room, call my wife, told her what happened. She goes, oh, so she's hitting on you. I'm like, no, she's hitting on us. We're both pretty hot. You guys have been wonderful. What a wonderful crowd. Thank you so much. And I want to give it up for your ladies and gentlemen, your announcer, Keith Bilbersley.
Hey!
That name.